Alright guys, continuing on. First movie in the C's, we have Cars, another Pixar movie. Anything Pixar is definitely in my collection every time. So, yeah, Pixar movies are just my ultimate favorite. I love them. We have Castaway, Tom Hanks. I never actually saw this whole movie. I bought it when it first came out, and I got a little bit into it, and I got distracted for whatever reason, and never got through the rest of the movie, so I'm going to have to finish that one someday. Catch Me If You Can, Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio, still sealed. I never watched this yet, only because it's like three plus hours, I think. It says it's, now of course I can't find, 2 hours and 21 minutes, which I just never had the patience to sit for some reason, but whatever. Chasing Amy, I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan, and, you know, Chasing Amy being one of his major films, so I had to have that one. Next one up we have is The Cincinnati Kid. Steve McQueen starring in this movie. I believe it's from like the 60s or 70s, but one of the first real true poker movies that's out there. Very cool movie, actually. I got it for Christmas, I think, 2 years ago. We have City of Angels. Somewhat of a decent movie. It's kind of sappy and stuff, but pretty good nonetheless. Yeah, I have a really bad thing to say. I actually did burn some movies. I learned how to do it back in the day, and I couldn't resist. But this is actually a burned version of Clerks, again, Kevin Smith movie. I also have Clerks Uncensored, the animated series. So that's another Kevin Smith creation. We have Click. Very, very surprising. This movie didn't sell well at all. It didn't do well in theaters at all. Excuse me, I'm just shifting my weight here. It didn't do well in theaters. It didn't sell too well. It's actually a really, really good movie. I just watched it for the second time the other day, actually. Christopher Walken's in it, who is absolutely amazing, and just a great movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie yet, definitely check out Click. We have Clue, the movie. Tim Robbins, I believe, was in this. A couple other big stars. I forget. I can't think off the top of my head. But Clue, the movie, definitely a really good movie. We got Cocktail with Tom Cruise, another classic 80s film. We have Coming to America, Eddie Murphy, another classic 80s movie. Very, very funny. If you guys haven't seen that, very, very funny movie. God, this is another one of my ultimate favorites. The Critic, the complete series. If you guys haven't seen any of these cartoons, absolutely, try to pick this up. You could probably get it cheap. Or just try to YouTube it or something. Try to find some episodes of The Critic. It's absolutely hilarious. Pixel Sandwich and I absolutely loved this show when it came out, and they canceled it after I think maybe 2 seasons or something like that. Which of course all the good stuff always gets canceled. But let's see, we have The Curve. Only because of Matthew Lillard, this guy here. I actually am a big fan of his movies, as cheesy as they are sometimes. I just happen to really like him a lot, so. I had to pick that up for my collection. Right here we've got actually the Crow box set. The Crow being one of my top 5 probably single movies. For some reason I don't have the case for the first Crow, which is actually my favorite one. But the box set actually came with the Crow City of Angels, and the Crow Salvation. There's Eric Mabus, which was in Around the Fire. But I did have the discs in an album, but I don't know where the case went. So I'm kind of mad about that, but whatever, as long as I still have the movie. We have The Dark Knight. I haven't actually seen it yet. Everyone told me to pick it up because they said it was really good, so I did. I got it on Black Friday. If you look at my Black Friday pickup video from last year, I got it for like $5, I think it was, and I haven't watched it yet. I haven't had the time to watch it yet, so I definitely want to bust that one out. Let's see, we have, onto my Dave Matthews collection, we have Dave Matthews Band, the videos from 94 to 01. We have Dave Matthews, the Central Park concert. We have Dave Matthews Band Listener Supported, which actually was filmed in Continental Airlines Arena in New Jersey, so I thought that was kind of cool, being I live in New Jersey. We have Dave Matthews Band live at Folsom Field in Boulder, Colorado. And actually that's actually it for my live collection there. We have Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise, again, classic 80s movie. Great movie about race cars, which you wouldn't really expect a good movie about race cars, but really good movie. I really enjoyed that one. Another dark one, Death to Smoochie. I'm a big Robin Williams fan, and Death to Smoochie was actually really, really cool, and Ed Norton and Danny DeVito are both in this as well, so another good all-star cast, but Death to Smoochie is definitely something I recommend. Desperately Seeking Susan. Yeah, you got Madonna, Rosanna Arquette. It's an 80s flick. If you're into 80s movies, it's definitely one that you should check out. Detroit Rock City, just a rock and roll movie, whatever. Not that great, but cool anyway. This is just a generic Netflix case, but this is actually Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. One of my favorite comedies. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Another burned copy of Dogma. They work just as well and same quality as regular movies. I just happened to burn them because I was broke for a long time. We have a double feature of Don't Knock the Rock and Rock Around the Clock. Bill Haley in the Comets, going back to like 50s rock and roll. As you can see by the cover, kind of like jukebox and that kind of stuff. Really, really cool movies, really old school. Heading to my Doors collection. I'm a huge Doors fan, my favorite band of all time. We have the Doors, still sealed actually, but Live in Europe 1968. Got that for Christmas last year. We have the Doors collection, which has a bunch of different things. I think like Live at the Hollywood Bowl is on there, the Soft Parade, and Dance on Fire. It's got 3 different programs on that. Really, really, really good collection. We have the Doors Storytellers from VH1. Obviously, sans Jim Morrison, but they had guest musicians. Perry Farrell, just all these different people. Ian Astbury from the Cult, Scott Weiland, Scott Stapp, you know, bunch of different singers, but the Doors basically now, but playing with new singers. It was actually really interesting. The Doors Are Open. It's a documentary, really cool time. And also over here, I didn't have it on the shelf, but we have the Doors movie, the Oliver Stone, I don't know if you can see, it's like the iridescent cover, special edition. Val Kilmer playing Jim Morrison, really great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, definitely top 5. We have Dragonfly, Kevin Costner, kind of like a paranormal, supernatural type film. Somewhat okay, decent, not that great. Drumline, really crappy. I only got this because I was actually on Drumline back in the day, and there's a couple of funny parts, but you kind of have to be part of a Drumline to like understand and appreciate it. Another 80s flick, Earth Girls Are Easy. Jim Carrey way back in the day, Gina Davis, Damon Wayans. Really good movie actually, but like a lesser known 80s film, but a good one. We have a classic Elvis Presley film, Easy Come Easy Go. I got it for like $5. Still sealed, haven't watched it yet, but you know, those movies are always full of cheese. We have Elvis '68 Comeback Special. To me the best concert he ever put on. The famous concert with him in like the black leather jumpsuit and stuff right after he got back from from fighting in the war and stuff. Really good concert there. Empire Records, really good film. As you can see, Liv Tyler is in it. A bunch of other people, can't think of their names, but really cool, like independent record store kind of thing. We have Fahrenheit 9/11, again Michael Moore. I actually like this one really a lot. This movie was really high on my list for a long time. We have De Niro and Snipes, The Fan. Just like an action film, kind of like, you know, typical guy film, but pretty good sports film. We have the I got stuff falling on me. The Fast and the Furious, the first one with I guess 2001 release, but the Fast and the Furious. We have Too Fast, Too Furious, which I absolutely couldn't stand. I didn't get Tokyo Drift because I hated this one so much that I didn't bother even seeing Tokyo Drift. But on Black Friday I did pick up Fast and Furious, the newer one. It says promo, which I don't know why they were selling those, but whatever. But it was the return of Vin Diesel to the series, so I figured that was a pretty good one to pick up. I'm going to try to race through these Fs real quick to get through the Fs. We have Ferris Bueller's Day Off, classic 80s film. We have Fever Pitch, just another baseball film. Not that great, but whatever. Fight Club, one of my favorites. You guys pretty much know what Fight Club is. Brad Pitt, Edward Norton. I'm a big Edward Norton fan too. But Fight Club, great movie. Another Pixar movie, we have Finding Nemo. Again, Pixar is just top of my list. We have Rambo, First Blood. I only have the first one. Didn't really bother getting the others. And the last F in the collection we have is Forrest Gump, one of my favorites of all time as well. Forrest Gump is a great movie, and again, if you don't know what that is, you know, I don't know what to tell you. So, alright guys, that's through the Fs now. We're going to start with the Gs on part 3.